Hey guys, Lauren here from IMLRose.com. In this video, we are going to be talking about the differences between a traditional Sou-Sou and the friends and family savings plan. So on my last Sou-Sou video, a lot of people in my comments just had questions, and then a lot of people were comparing it to the family and friends savings plan. So I actually had a lot of people that I know reach out to me, and they had questions about the differences between the two, because from the outside looking in, it looks exactly the same until you actually either watch a presentation or someone explains it to you. The biggest difference is a traditional Sou-Sou is done with family. It's a community of tight-knit people that have done it from generation to generation. I will say that first and foremost. So that is difference number one. The second difference is the friends and family share, in my opinion, is an investment because of the way it's set up, where for you to succeed, you have to bring two people with you. In a traditional Sou-Sou, the group is already created. So if you are coming into the Sou-Sou, you don't have to bring anybody else with you. They really just kind of did you a favor by letting you in. So that's the second difference. Depending on the Sou-Sou that you are a part of, if you want to start your own Sou-Sou, you can definitely start your own Sou-Sou. You just need to, number one, like I said, if you haven't seen my traditional Sou-Sou video, go ahead and watch that. That'll be linked below. So you want to make sure that the people that you are creating a Sou-Sou with, they are trustworthy people. If you are trying to start a Sou-Sou and the people that you are trying to start a Sou-Sou with are not reliable, it is not going to work, and then people are going to be like, oh, this is a scam. So the traditional Sou-Sou is a way for you to save money. If you haven't watched my last video, I'll just give you a brief example.
So basically, a Sou-Sou, most people in America consider it Sou-Sou. In Jamaica, the traditional name is partner. So how does it work?
How does it work?
First, you have to have a banker,
Okay.
which is the person who is most reliable and trustworthy.
Right.
Someone who knows that they're going to be in charge of making sure that the Sou-Sou go according to how it's supposed to go. Right. So first, you got to determine how many people is going to be inside your Sou-Sou. So once you determine how many people is going to be inside of it, that's when you determine how long the Sou-Sou is going to go for, the amount of weeks or the months.
Okay.
Basically, it's very simple. Either it's 10 people and you decided to put $100 per person, then at the end of each week, you're going to get $1,000. But the catch is, and a lot of people go about doing it differently, and most people doing it because they are thieves. The thing is that a banker always get one end, meaning that whatever each person put each week, that's right, what the banker get as a fee.
Okay.
So technically, the banker is inside of the Sou-Sou, but the banker do not throw his or her own money for this number. Everyone's money adds up to the banker fees.
Okay.
So depends on who you're doing it with. Some people, who really just doing it just because of the love of it, or just doing it because they're trying to help people, they decide that, okay, they might not take in a fee, or they might take half of whatever each person put each week, or they might take the full hand. But traditionally, you're supposed to take whatever each person put per week. So if you put $100 and there's 10 people in it, once you get your $1,000, the bank could get $100. So therefore, you only get $900. But you have to continue to put back each week for someone else to get their numbers. So me personally, I like to wait until the end. Because when I wait until the end, I get all the money and I ain't got to put nothing back. So that's how a traditional Sou-Sou works.
All right, so that is how traditional Sou-Sou works. So if you decide to join the family and friends gifting savings plan, then you have to have two people with you. So in my opinion, it is an investment. Is it a good investment? Is it a scam? It depends on who you join, honestly. It depends on who you join. And the people that have reached out to me are people that I know, and I'm just like, okay, so I did more research, and this is what I found out about the program. So if you've already seen this, then you can go ahead and skip to this timestamp right here. But go ahead and watch this, and then I'll give you my final thoughts after.
This is nothing new. This has been taking place for centuries, okay? A lot of people have cultures and traditions, and this is one of those things. So there are over 200 different names in various countries of this program that I'm going to tell you guys about today. And again, it's not anything where, you know, you're building this whole, I don't know, thing. You're actually building traditions in your community, all right? So this is nothing new, what I'm going to introduce you to today. Now, the difference between what I'm going to introduce to you guys today and the traditional Sou-Sou is that there is a one-time gift of $500 or whatever the amount is that flower that you're going in on. All you have to do is take $500, folks, and save it for 4 weeks. Save the money for 4 weeks. Can you do that? Of course you can. You spend $500 on crap. There's a meme going on saying every time I leave the house, I spend $100. It cost me $100, and that is definitely the case for me. All right, so the gift is paid directly to the person in position to receive it. Nobody's holding the money or holding the hand, which is why it's a gift, because in this program, we're actually blessing other people so that we can be blessed as well. Now, stay with me, okay? It's paid in 4-week cycles. So with the traditional Sou-Sou, again, it could be 6 months before you actually receive your money back. And remember, there's no interest or anything. It's just what you put in. And once everybody goes through the cycle and get their money, it's all done with. Now, with this program, you simply reinvest that $500 gift when you get your payout. And wait until I show you what the payout looks like. You just simply put that $500 back on the back end, and you're able to stay in a rotation. I'm telling you, stay with me, it's getting good. Best of all, this is a residual program. It'll go on and on and on and on. So you can be a blessing to your family and friends forever and be blessed as well. Here's how. Let me recap everything for you. You enter as a fire, right? It's a $500 gift on Sunday, and you're gifting that to the person in the water position, right? You'll be one of 2 individuals that the person in the air position introduced to the program, right? The individual in the fire position will need to invite 2 people again, and that's at that $500, just 2 people, all right, in order to move to the air position that following Sunday. Keep in mind that this only happens on Sunday. It happens once a week. You can come in, or whoever comes in can only come in on Sunday. So if you come in as a fire, right, your air invited you and 1 other person. 2 people that you're going to invite, they can't come in until that following Sunday, right? Here we go. So here, I just wanted to just show you again, from the fire position, you move into the air position. And the flower always has 4 airs in position. Now, the fire position will pay the initial $500 again to whomever is sitting in the water position, right? So again, there are 8 fires sitting on the outside, and all 8 of those fires are going to pay the person in the water position $500. Now, this is just 1 flower. Remember, the flower is going to split, and it'll turn into 2 more flowers, okay? The 8 fires that are all sitting on the outside, that totals to $4,000. And when that flower splits, there are actually 16, because each one of these people have 2 people waiting to come in that following week. And that's when the flower splits, and we're able to pay the earth, both earths that's sitting here, $4,000 a piece. All right, so real quick, 15 folks are on your flower. This is what we call a lot flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then these good people in the middle, you have 4 airs, 2 earths, and 1 water. This is a lock flower. Once you're in the water position, everybody on this flower is a result of you coming on to your program. Now, the fires, they're coming in, they're going to pay the water, so that you make sure you understand that. You invite 2 people that trust you and encourage them to do the same thing. You have to trust them too. This is all about friends and family. People are doing it from other countries. They come over, they open up nail salons because they have a type of program similar to what we're doing here, right? Get your gift. When you get in the water position, rinse and repeat. It is truly Just that simple. The person that told you that money doesn't come easy, they lied to you. Trust me, money does come easy. Step outside the box, think outside the box, and open your mind. Oh my God, transform your mind, folks. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, or if you don't have $500, I'm not talking bad about you, but this is perfect for you to understand how important it is for you to do something different, right? Do something different and get yourself out of that predicament. Now that you got all that good money coming in, that we've got all this good money coming in, this is a gift, folks. So it is not taxed. Okay, gifts are not. As far as excluded from gifts, I have this here. What can be excluded from gifts? Gifts that are not more than the annual exclusion for the calendar year. 2020, the annual exclusion is $15,000. So no one person is going to give you $15,000. So each individual person, so that money is never taxable unless one person gives you $15,000. Now, if you are getting in more than $15,000 a year for this program, the same thing applies as long as one person's not giving you $15,000. So in other words, if you give your children $11,000 in 2002 to 2005, it's not taxable. You can give them $11,000 every single year. But anyway, if you guys feel as though this is a fantastic program and you want to know more and you have questions, by all means, we're here to answer your questions. Reach out to the person who sent you this video, and I will see you on the other side, which is the good life.
With the friends and family gifting program, I would say it is a good opportunity if you have two people that are like-minded like you. If you don't have two people, then the way that the flower is not going to work, because you have to bring two people and then those two people have to bring their two people. But once your whole flower gets filled, you are going to be making a residual income every month. And honestly, I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to invest $500 and then get $3,500 every month. So you invest $500 one time and then every month you're getting $3,500. So honestly, I really don't even know why someone would stop doing it. Like, because I've heard people say like, oh, we used to do that, back in the day, or, oh yeah, we used to do that in the 90s. And so it was just like, well, why did you stop? Because you literally only spend $500. And then every month you're making residual money. Me personally, residual money, passive income, whatever you want to call it, that is one of the best incomes to have, because it's just going to keep coming and you don't have to keep doing the work. Once you get your two people, you don't have to keep bringing in people. So that's the gist of how it works. In a perfect world, everyone would be able to get their two people and it would just flow the way that it's supposed to flow. Now, we all know that it's possible that someone might not be able to get two people. So what happens then? And honestly, that would depend on the group that you join. Are they willing to help you? Are they willing to go out and, find two people for you, and then maybe you pay them back the money for, them finding you two people? Honestly, those are questions that you will have to ask depending on the group that you join. Now, I do know people that are doing it and they are trustworthy people. So if this is something that you might be interested in, I will have some information in the description. And those are the differences. A traditional Sou-Sou is a savings plan. It's a form of saving your money. And the friends and family gifting program is an investment. And that's just how I feel about it. If you have to recruit people, then it's an investment. It's not it's not a savings. It's not a savings plan. Yes, it's an investment, and it's a way for you to make some easy money, but you still have to put in some work. And if you don't want to put in any work, then you shouldn't do it anyway. Should you do it? If you have two people that can come in with you, yes, you should do it. If you don't have two people, no, you shouldn't do it. I mean, it's just that simple. And like I said before, if you don't have two people, then don't do it, because it's not going to work. So Find, if there's something that you want to do, find your 2 people first, then find, you know, some people that you want to join under. I don't feel like it's a scam, but can you lose money? Yes, you can lose money. In a Susu, can you lose money? No, you can't, because it's a savings plan. So those are the differences. Those are the main differences. So that is my opinion on it. Should you do it? That's totally up to you. So if you want my main way of how to make money online, where you don't have to recruit anybody and the money you make is depending on you and your efforts, then go ahead and click the link in the description, my top way of making money online, and I will give you some more information. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's discuss this in the comments, okay? So see you guys in my next video, and see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too small. Okay, so just go ahead and explain it.
Okay, so no. What do you want me to say?
Explain it. How you explained it to me last time.
I did explain it to you last night.
Explain how it goes.
Can I get my coffee first? No. Alright, so.
Okay, so if you did not watch my last video, this is why sometimes I write stuff out. So if you did not watch my last video, I'm going to let my partner explain exactly how to do a Susu.
Huh?
Go ahead.